Yo, what is up everybody? My name's RJ Matthews, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my 4 must-know Adobe Lightroom tips I think everybody should know. Let's get straight to the video, man. Meet you at the computer. Right, we are in Adobe Lightroom now. And before I get to the tips, I just want to say if y'all are brand new to my channel, I make a lot of photography and video stuff, which includes photography tips, things on my photography and video gear, how to use those things, how to get better shots, a lot of stuff. So if that sounds cool to y'all, please consider subscribing to my channel. But anyway, let's get straight to these 4 tips, man. Alright, so the first power tip I've got for you guys today is to export with previous. And basically, instead of exporting the normal way you would, which would be to hit file and export, and as you guys can see, it gives you all of your settings and yada yada yada. You adjust that, then you hit export. It's gonna export it, and that's an okay way of doing it. But to save time, if you guys actually go up here to export with previous, it's going to export with the very last thing you did. Okay, so just to show y'all what I mean. Okay, so let's say I want to export it here to this folder, Legacy West 10/3/2020. So I select this folder, right? And then I hit export. Oh, and by the way, all my settings are right here on the screen. Resolution size, we're gonna change that to 300 pixels per inch. But yeah, export. Let's say I want to export this picture to the same spot. So instead of hitting export and then looking at all my settings, adjusting the settings and everything, I can hit export with previous. And basically what that's gonna do, you guys, is it's gonna instantly export this picture with the previous picture settings of the last picture we just exported it. And by previous settings, I mean it's going to export to the same destination. It's going to have the same pixel per inch, so that 240 that we changed to 300 at the end, it's going to have all that same information, and this is just going to be an overall faster way to export your photos. But yeah, that is tip number 1, so let's jump straight to tip number 2, which is to use the Command A function or Control A function if you're on Windows like we are. So basically the Command A function, I kind of use it for doing bulk work and doing a large amount of edits to certain pictures. So I'm gonna go over here really quick to my library, okay? And let's say I wanted to reset all of these because I had edited all of these photos in this library before. As you guys can see, like they're all different. Yeah, so if I wanted to reset all of these, I would hit Control A, which would be Command A on the Mac, and you see that they all instantly get highlighted. And to undo this, you can either hit Control Z or Control D to deselect, and everything is back to normal. So we're gonna hit Control A, and from here, you guys, you can do a lot of things to all of the photos at once. So if you go to the Quick Develop tab over on the right, you can apply a preset to all of the different ones. So let's say we wanted to make every single picture black and white. We could just hit black and white landscape, and then I believe we go to Sync Settings. And as you guys can see at the top, we're gonna synchronize everything, and you guys can see in the background it just applied the black and white to everything. So that's one thing you can do. I'm gonna hit Control Z to undo that. You guys can change the white balance from here. You guys can also, you know, change your exposure on the fly across all the different photos at once. You can also go to the keywording and type different keywords, you know, and this will be applied to all of these photos. Okay, you guys, and the coolest thing to me about this Control A setting is if you hit Control A again when you're here, highlight all your photos, you can instantly reset all of these because I already went through and edited these photos right after the shoot. But let's say I wanted to edit them again from scratch, I could just Control A in the library tab and then hit the Quick Develop settings, then reset all. And then I think it's gonna ask me another question or two. Okay, maybe it didn't, but as you guys can see, all of my photo sizes reset, all the color settings reset, and everything is ready to go as if I just came from the shoot again and nothing was edited. So that's really cool. Okay, so the third tip I've got for you guys is to use the R shortcut. Basically what this does is hitting R brings you to the grid in the Develop tab. So from here you can change your aspect ratio, and what I use it for the most is to rotate the image and get my horizons in line. So get my straight line straight in line with the horizon. Just hitting R makes it that much faster. I don't have to scroll all the way over here, find the grid overlay or the crop overlay, and then I have to click it. I can just, you know, hit R anywhere and I can just do my edits from there. Alright, before we get to tip number 4, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing if you guys are getting value from this video so far. Let's go straight on to tip number 4, and this one is a little bit technical, but it is to use and edit your photos off of an SSD. and this is the one I have. It's the T7 1TB SSD by Samsung. But basically why I'm including it on this list is because when you edit off of an SSD and store all your photos on there, it's a little faster. Especially this external one's usually a lot faster than the ones that come in computers already. So they're going to be able to handle the photos a lot better and overall make it a smoother experience for you. And also, as opposed to regular hard drives in most computers these days, the solid state drives don't have any moving parts inside of them whatsoever, so that also contributes to why it is so much faster. Not to mention, if you're editing on this hard drive, which is not in your computer, that means you're going to be freeing up a lot more memory and resources on your computer's drive, so it can go even faster. Now, there's a lot more articles online and videos explaining technically why these are more faster and why they're just a better option for us video and photo editors out there. But I just wanted to give you guys a few bullet points and my reasons for choosing one and why I think you guys should consider picking up an SSD. That's gonna wrap up the video of my 4 must-know tips for Adobe Lightroom. Make sure if you guys did like the video to like and consider subscribing. Also check out my brand new personal website, which will also be linked in the description, as well as all my other social medias, because I post near daily content across all of them, so don't miss out on that. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.